Hello, kings and queens and everyone in between. My name is Kevin Sam, and today, if you don't already know, because of the title and everything, I am going to talk. Back in 2014, I came out as gay, as lesbian. Me and two of my girlfriends, female friends, like not polyamory girlfriends. Okay, so me and two of my female friends, we were just talking about prom, which was the year after. In 2015 I would have my prom, so in 2014 we talked about it. And then they were just like, oh, which of the guys would you want to go to prom with? And they just said some names and stuff, and I blushed. I completely blushed. And they were like asking me if I had a crush on them. And I just said that, yeah, I have a crush on them. And then rumors started spreading and stuff, and it was my alibi. I wasn't interested in any of them, but I played along because I didn't want anyone to know. In Sweden we have 9 years of school, and then after those 9 years you go to another school that is kind of like the 3 last years of high school, but more like a mix of high school and college. So in my 9th year, in my first school, we had talks about LGBT, and my classmates were just so homophobic. Like the ones of us that actually spoke up were homophobic. My teacher said something like, what are some good ways to come out? And I had a classmate who said, you should just go to your parents, say something completely sad and tragic and stuff, so they will be like, what? They're just like, ha, I'm kidding, I'm gay. And so he gave us an example, and he said, Mom, Dad, I killed someone. And then when the parents would go like, what? He was like, ha, I'm gay. The class are laughing at that, and the guy said, but I would be more disappointed at that. And afterwards, still in the same class, my teacher said something about percent of LGBT youth commit suicide. And another person in my class said, I don't see what's wrong with that. And they were like, they're doing us a favor. Like, by killing themselves, it's a good thing. And it's just so I didn't want to come out. I definitely didn't want to come out. And I tried to push back that I liked girls. And then I just decided that fuck it. Just fucking fuck it. Because the rumors about me having a crush, liking this other guy, he found out. And he started dating my best friend, who also thought that I liked this guy. So it was just drama, and I hate drama. I just decided fuck it, I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna talk to LGBT people, and I was just so done with all of these things. And so my gay best friend, he helped me get into this site, because he knew a Swedish site where you can find other LGBT people, and so I did. And I messaged this girl who lived a few hours away from my town, so we didn't live in the same cities. And I started messaging her, she started messaging back, and it was really awesome. We talked so much, and I was so happy. And then a few weeks later, it was summer, I came out to 3 of my friends. My gay best friend, who helped me out with all of the LGBT stuff. And then 2 other friends, I told the girl who told the guy that I liked him. I told her that no, I'm gay, yay. And I told her boyfriend. So like I wanted all of these like rumors to just die out. So I told 2 of my closest friends, apart from my best friend then. And so this summer, me and my family went to our summer place. And I kept talking to this girl. No one knew about her. I didn't tell anyone about her, and I think I told my best friend about her. I don't remember. But I talked to her so much. And when my family were like, who are you talking to? I was just like, it's my group chat with my class. Because we did have one. So that worked. And I messaged this girl, and we talked so much, and it was awesome. We planned to meet, and she told me that she liked me. And I was so shocked. Like, it was the first time that someone had told me that they told me they had feelings for me, like romantic feelings for me. And I just told her that I like you too. And stuff. She wanted to meet me because there was a Harry Potter exhibition in Stockholm at the time, or outside of Stockholm, in Norrköping. And so we planned that we would go there, like both of our families would go there, and we would meet surrounded by all of these people. And we both love Harry Potter, so it was cool. But I had to come out to my parents in order for this plan to work. So I sat down and I came out to my parents. That is another story. And so this girl, after I told her that, I came out to my parents. And I came out to one of my sisters. This girl stopped talking to me. She disappeared from Earth. It was just like she was gone. She stopped messaging me back. And it was just like, what the fuck happened, you know? And then fast forward a month or 2, 1 or 2 months, who cares? And she messaged me out of the blue. I was on my way home. I was in the car with my dad and my sister. We were going home from my handball practice. And I got this text message from her, and she was just like, hey, how are you? I still like you. I'm so sorry I was gone. And it was just like, and I was so forgiving. It was weird. And I was just like, it's cool. I understand. And so we started talking again. We started Skyping. Now that my parents and my sister knew about her, after I came out, I was openly talking to her. I was still sitting in my room. I didn't talk to her in front of my family, but they knew that I was talking to her. And so I sat in my room and we Skyped and we talked. And I was so, like, I had such a big crush and I was just falling for this girl. And then one day, the day before her birthday, she called me on Skype. And she was just like, do you want to make it official? And I was like, make what official? She said, do you want to be my girlfriend? Because I was going to take the train to see her just 2 weeks after this, I had planned to, like, in my head, okay, we're not gonna be official girlfriends before we meet. But then she just came and she asked me this question, and I was like, yeah, of course I want to be your girlfriend. And she was just like, okay, I gotta go. And she just hung up the phone. I was completely alone in my house at this point. My dad, he was in the garage exercising because we had like a mini gym in the garage. And my sister and my mom was somewhere else. I don't know. And my oldest siblings didn't live in this house anymore. So I was just like, okay, so when we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat dinner later, I'm gonna tell them that I have a girlfriend. And that will be it. And I just went through my head, like, who am I gonna tell? And all of that. And then suddenly, my phone started ringing. It was my oldest sister, who I hadn't come out to. And she called me on my phone. And I just picked up and was like, hey? And she screamed. Like she was yelling at me. And was like, why haven't you told me you have a girlfriend? And I was just like, what? How the hell do you know that? It happened like 1 minute ago. How would you know? And I was just like, well, I do. And she was just like, I saw it on Facebook. Is it like, it's like girlfriend, or is it like girlfriend because you're friends? And I was just like, it's girlfriend. And like, I don't remember the rest of that conversation because I was just so in like Facebook. I was out to 5 people. I lived in a town that was homophobic. It wasn't like they would burn me alive, but they were still like heteronormative and very against homosexuality and people who are just different. And I was so scared. I was so terrified. And I checked my phone and I checked my computer and I saw that I had gotten a notification on Facebook from my ex. From now my ex, and it was just like a relationship status. She put on a relationship status on Facebook before I came out to everyone I wanted to come out to. My grandparents found out that way. My whole town found out that way. I was, from 1 second, I wasn't out to a lot of people, and the next second I was out to the world. When my sister and my mom came home, my sister just opened the door and was like, why didn't you tell us you had a girlfriend? I mean, like, they knew about her. They knew that I was dating this girl, but they didn't know that we were officially girlfriends. I was so mad. I wanted to just break up with her there and then. I was so terrified. But I didn't say anything because this girl had she had told me so many times how much she liked me, how we were soulmates, how she couldn't wait to spend the rest of her life with me, and all of that. Fast forward 2 weeks, I met her in her town and I was gonna live with her. And I told myself we were gonna do date things, because we were girlfriends. And I was just like, okay, we're gonna hold hands, we're gonna hug, we're gonna kiss, we're gonna go on a date, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. None of which happened. The date happened though. The date happened and it was really awkward because before the date we were standing outside and we were gonna take selfies because my sister wanted selfies. And she was moving to kiss my cheek, and I thought she was gonna kiss me, so I just turned my head to kiss her, and she just flew back and was just like, fuck. I was so I was so heartbroken. I was so sad. But anyways, as fast as I came back to my town, we didn't talk. I started conversations, she ended conversation. I asked her, do you want to Skype? Do you want to talk and stuff? And she was like, yeah. We can talk on Saturday at 11. And so on Saturday at 11, I was there. It's 11. It's 12. She never came. And so I texted her and was like, where the hell are you? We were supposed to Skype. Later that day, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sick. And I was just so mad. And fast forward a week or two and we still weren't talking. At least not as much as we used to. And then she just told me can we Skype? I was 10 minutes late just to spite her. And we Skyped, and she was I just saw that she was something was hard for her. I could like see it in her eyes that she was like a little sad. And then she told me that she didn't have romantic feelings for me. And she broke up with me. And it was just like, I asked her, have you ever had romantic feelings for me? And she didn't know. The first thing, we started talking. She told me she had romantic feelings for me. She was in love with me. We were soulmates. She couldn't stand. She couldn't wait until we would meet. We would spend the rest of our lives together. We would cuddle and we would just do stuff like that. And then she asked me to be her girlfriend. Like, I let her take this step every time. I did it. I never tried to push her. And she was the one who took the initiative in our relationship all the time. Like, all that I got from that relationship was that I was outed on Facebook. Like, from one second I was in the closet and the next I was out to the world. And